Let's see, let me move this out of the way for us, Tut. Now this one says that it says factor the monomial. Remember in that first video I said that a monomial is just one term, right? More than one term would be a polynomial. And then certain ones have names, like if it has two terms, it's a binomial. If it has three terms, guess what that one's called? A trinomial, right? This is a monomial. It's just one term. There's no pluses or minuses separating terms, okay? Now it says to factor it. Now there are two parts to this, Tut. I've got the number part and I've got the variable part. And I really want to think of them separately, okay? So what I want to do is I'm actually going to take this variable part back here and I'm going to write it out to the side. I'm going to write it as x times y times y times y, because it said y cubed, right? Okay, now I'm just going to leave that there. Now I just need to deal with the number, okay, because you see 28's being multiplied by that stuff. So I'm just going to leave that out to the side. Let's break down 28. Tut, what you get? 7 and 4. What about 7? Is it prime? Can I break it down? No. So it's prime. What about 4? Can I break that down? To what? 2 times 2. And then they're both prime. Now remember, I always write from least to greatest, so I'm going to say 2 times 7 times then the variable stuff. So guys, here's a list of the ingredients for 28xy cubed. That's the list of the ingredients. Now Zachary, do I like to write it that way? I'd like to write it in a simpler form. So I can write 2 squared, because I have 2 of these, times 7 times x times y cubed. And I kind of put the variables back the way it was before. Let me ask you something. Does 14 go into this number? Can I make 14 out of the ingredients that I have there, Simon? I can. Thank you. How about this? Does 4xy go into this number, Nicholas? Can I make 4xy out of the ingredients? I can, because I've got 2 times 2 is 4, I've got an x, and I've got a y. So 4xy goes into 28xy squared, or xy cubed. Let me ask you this one. Does 7x squared go into this number? Cole, can I make 7x squared out of what I have down here? No. What am I missing? X squared. I have x, but I need another one, right, to make 7x squared. So I can't, 7x squared does not go into 28xy cubed. Okay? If I want to know what numbers go into 28xy cubed, I have to be able to make them from the ingredients of 28xy cubed. If I can't, then it doesn't go into it. All right? Yeah, Kai. This is the answer. This is the prime factorization of 28xy cubed. Okay? And guys, I'm going to ask you that you do write it using exponents if you can. Okay? I mean, if they have something greater than 1, go ahead and put them together. All right? Great job, guys, and I'll see you at the last example.